Hare Krishna, welcome to my channel. Today I will narrate a story of hungry beggar. Once upon a time there was a beggar. This beggar had not eaten for days. His stomach was empty, his body was weak and the pain of hunger was unbearable. Wandering aimlessly, he stumbled into a temple. The temple was quiet with incense filling the air, bells ringing and people coming and going after offering prayers. But the beggar wasn't interested in the temple rituals. He was hungry, desperately hungry. Now in his misery, he found a strange way to get a little relief. He walked up to one of the tall stone pillars in the temple, wrapped his arms around it, and pressed his belly tightly against it. To his surprise, he felt a small relief. The hard stone pressing against his stomach somehow lessened the pain of hunger, not fully, not permanently, but enough to feel some comfort. So there he stood, clutching the pillar tightly, eyes closed, feeling this little relief and unwilling to let go. Now let me ask you, doesn't this already sound strange? Would you ever imagine that pressing your stomach against a pillar is a solution to hunger? Of course not. But wait, the story is about to get even stranger. As people walked past the beggar, they looked at him curiously. Why is this man hugging the pillar? Finally, a kind-hearted lady approached him. She had just offered puffed rice to the Lord and she said, "Oh poor man, why are you standing here like this?" The beggar explained, "My stomach is in great pain from hunger. Pressing against this pillar gives me some relief." The lady was shocked. She said, "Relief? You are hungry and I have food here. Take this puffed rice and eat. Then your pain will be gone completely." But the beggar hesitated. He looked at the rice, then at the pillar, and he said, "No, I cannot leave this pillar. If I let go, the pain will come back. Just give me the rice while I hold on." So folding his hands, still embracing the pillar, he stretched out his palms. The lady placed the puffed rice in his hands. But now, another problem. How could he eat? His face was pressed against the pillar. His arms were busy hugging it. If he moved, the rice would fall. So there he stood, hungry, food in hand, yet unable to eat because he just couldn't let go of the pillar. What a ridiculous situation! The solution to his hunger was right there, but his attachment to that pillar stopped him from being truly free. Dear viewers, let's look honestly at ourselves. Aren't we doing the same thing? We are all suffering in this material world. Birth, death, old age, disease, and what do? Instead of finding the real solution, we press our bellies against the pillars of sense gratification. Money, fame, food, relationships, gadgets. These are like the beggar's pillar. They give us some temporary relief, but the hunger of the soul is never satisfied. And when the Lord, through scriptures or his devotees, offers us the real solution, pure devotional service, we hesitate. And we say, "No, I cannot go off my sense gratification. If I give up this, I will feel pain. Just give me spiritual happiness while I hold on to my material attachments." Isn't this exactly what we do? Material pleasure is not the real happiness. It is only a temporary reduction of suffering. Just like the beggar's pillar, comfort for a moment, but no solution. Real happiness exists only in the spiritual world, in pure loving service to Sri Krishna. That is like the puffed rice. It fully satisfies the hunger of the soul. But here is the problem. We are not willing to tolerate even a little temporary discomfort. We cling to our pillars, afraid to let go, afraid to face a moment of pain, yet missing out an eternal bliss. So what is Maya doing? Maya is simply whispering to our ears, "Don't let go of the pillar. This little relief is enough. Stay here, stay in the material world." And the jiva, being tiny, listens. We accept these crumbs of relief instead of going for the feast of spiritual happiness. This is why people do not give up Maya even after so much suffering. But there is hope. Just like the beggar needed guidance, we do need the association of pure devotees. By their mercy, we can realize this pillar is not the solution. Let me get out. tolerate a little inconvenience, and accept the real food, the bliss of Krishna consciousness. Only then we will be free from hunger, free from suffering, free from the endless cycle of birth and death. So, dear viewers, remember this beggar's story. Whenever Maya attempts you with small temporary pleasures, don't be like him, hugging the pillars and starving with food in hand. Be courageous, let go, take shelter of Lord Krishna's mercy, engage in devotional service. That is the only way to end suffering and taste real eternal happiness. If this story inspires you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hare Krishna.